Welcome to another episode of Come and Take It. It's your boy Shine. I'm back again with my boy Gutter. Gutter, what going on, man?
Not much, fam.
Just chilling, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's what's up, man. We got my boy Matt Mill in the building today. We got D Love in the building today. It's a full hot boy. Goddamn studio hot than a motherfucker today, boy. It been normally cold, but we finna make it work, man.
It go down.
Yeah, man. Matt Mill, say something to the people, man. Just say what's up, doc.
Man,
I don't know you heard him or not, but he said he and him, man. We finna go ahead and break down these headlines like we always do, man. First headline up, 2 billion mosquitoes.
right.
The 2 billion genetically modified mosquitoes are about to be released in the United States. Man, oh man. But I remember they did this a couple years back, man.
Right.
Last time they did it, I think it was to try to help get the bad mosquitoes down. So I reckon that's what they're doing again this time. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said to you before when we were talking about it, man. You know they ain't just stop at mosquitoes.
No.
You know them folks ain't figured out how to make mosquitoes and they move the bees and birds and cows and but man, well, we already knew that the food was genetically modified.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, we already knew that. But the fact that they making other shit like that too, man, that's what's wild to me, man. We gonna read a little bit of the story. Scientists have been playing God with mosquitoes for a couple of years now. Back in 2021, British company Oxitec released 750 million. God damn. Lab modified mosquitoes in Florida. Now the company is gearing up to release another 2 billion. That's with a B, fam.
Man.
2 billion genetically modified mosquitoes across more Florida and in California as well. Now, with this article right here, man, I read an interesting comment, man. Bro in the comment was like, he paid taxes in both of them states.
Wow.
And ain't nobody asked him nothing about unleashing no mosquitoes. You know what I'm saying? He was like, why could ain't nobody ask them when they want 2 million fake mosquitoes released off in the you gotta think about it, dog. They drop them off in Florida. They come to Georgia, you know what I'm saying? They gonna catch 75, 80, they gonna catch 95, they'll be right out here. Man, they coming straight here. So we gonna have to worry about these fake ass mosquitoes too. The only good thing about it though, they only making male mosquitoes. Female mosquitoes are the only ones that bite and are attracted to human blood. So you know what I'm saying? I ain't never know that. That was my first time me knowing that. I thought niggas were biting us too. You know what I'm saying? But come to find out it's just them chicks, man. You have to watch out for them chicks, but they'll get you. You know what I'm saying? We always knew they'd get you, but now we ain't know the mosquitoes ain't playing with you, man. Now, this is what I didn't know, man.
Right.
Despite its size, the mosquito is the world's deadliest animal. Did you know that, fam?
Shit, I can pretty much tell you.
Man, I'm talking about, they say they have malaria, lymphatic filariasis, and the West Nile. But I remember they thought the West Nile was worse than COVID. But I remember they were acting like the West Nile finna take everybody out.
Yeah.
You remember that, fam?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, they say, goddamn, then what they finna do, they finna drop the mosquitoes on us. Hopefully it'll take care of the bad mosquitoes. And hopefully this summer won't be that bad.
Well, it might be messed up then.
Well, so, man, if they drop them off in Florida, that means that Florida ought to have the least amount of the bad mosquitoes, because the good mosquitoes ought to take care of them, ought to take out all the bad mosquitoes. So, shoot, man, hopefully, man, you better sit out at your cookout this summer. And ain't even got to worry about throw your little goddamn, what that little oil is, sort of citronella up, man.
Yeah.
Throw them things on the grill, man. Have you a good time, bro. It's going to be a good summer, man. Everybody, not no hot good summer, but how about a cold boy summer? Turn up, man. All right, man. For the next story, man, we got over 20 armed and violent drug traffickers arrested in Missouri. See, that be the problem, man. They got to be armed and violent. Just be drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? Pick a lane, stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? The Department of Justice has announced the arrest of more than 24 people in connection to an armed and violent drug trafficking operation in Missouri. Police arrested 4 people on Tuesday and another 21 people on Wednesday. All 25 people are believed to have participated in a conspiracy to distribute crack cocaine, fentanyl, regular cocaine, and marijuana in Missouri's Jackson County since 2019.
So
They had a nice run.
Told on 25 more people.
Yeah, man, and that would all right, where I'm from, they can't get everybody the same day. Cause if I thought I was in trouble and they went and got 4 people Tuesday, I'd be gone by Wednesday. You know? Man, somebody want to do their time.
Yeah.
Excuse me, y'all. In connection to the investigation, officers have seized 27 firearms, 1,877 rounds of ammunition, more than 11.1, listen to me, kilograms
Ooh.
of marijuana, 300.9 grams of cocaine, and 278 grams of other illegal drugs. They just put all the shit in a pile. They ain't even want to separate it after that right
all
there.
together.
And $34,439 in cash so far. Additional items are still being logged in the evidence. The drug trafficking organization was believed to mainly be operating in East Kansas City, Missouri. They were said the members were known to sell marijuana, crack, and powder cocaine, X pills, oxycontin, Percocet, whatever you wanted to get fucked up, they had
They
it.
had it for you.
They had it for you, dog. They had it. But now, man, all they had to do was watch the Y, man. The Y tell you, man, you can sell the dope, just don't drop the bodies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They do too busy goddamn trying to live out a fantasy on TV, man. You can be a nice, well dressed drug dealer. You know what I'm saying?
The killer, man, they bring heat to you.
Man, all them bodies and all them gun charges bring too much heat to you, man. Old boy named Uncle, I guess he was the big guy. He was 60 years old. That Big K and Uncle. They gonna get him the more time. They gonna say he was the kingpin. Goddamn twin, he 36 years old. He thought, oh, but they got a lot of old niggas in this right here, but Poe Jr. going down too, man. They got a lot on, man. But you know, if you live by the gun, it end up coming back to get you one of these days. I hope they got a good lawyer. I hope that all that money that they were making, they went and seen a lawyer's office, or they better call Saul right now. Anything else you want to say about these people, man? They got a chapel, a hits. They got a lot of people, but these
Yeah,
folks,
they did.
man, they wasn't playing. I wonder who the first four were. They should have separated, put parentheses around the first four.
Them 25 gonna figure that out.
Oh man, they already know who that is. Now, this story here hits a little close to my heart. You understand? Man alleges to have spit on animal control worker and threatened his neighbors with a machete. I can feel his frustration. I don't even know exactly what this story was, but I know animal control will make you want to spit on 'em. They'll make you want to do all kind of stuff to you, man. But no, you have to hold yourself together. I hate he lost his. I hate he lost his temper.
Yeah.
That song probably cost him in the long run. But they'll push you to it, man. Animal control had the nerve to tell me I'm feeding my dog wrong kind of damn food. Like, bitch, go shopping for me. Know what I'm saying? How the fuck you gonna tell me what kind of food I'm supposed to feed my dog? But you know what? We don't worry about that. We gonna go back to this story, man. Santa Clara Valley Sheriff Station deputies alleged Wednesday that a man was arrested a day earlier after he allegedly spit on an animal control employee and threatened his neighbors with a machete. The new details in the investigation were reported by law enforcement personnel the day after they initially responded. So they done had to go lock him up the day after he spit on them. Upon arrival, deputies were directed to a male matching the subscription, standing inside his garage and detained him pending further investigation. During the investigation, they learned animal control was called on the suspect regarding barking dogs. When the animal control employee made contact with him, the suspect spat on the employee several times. The suspect neighbor exited their home when they heard yelling and saw the suspect enter his home. The suspect then entered his home and then began making verbal threats toward the neighbor. See, that's who called on him. He already knew who. He done told them folk what the situation was, man.
Right.
They gave this man a $50,000 bail. He was charged with criminal threats, battery, and brandishing a weapon. At this time, he remains in custody with a scheduled court date. See, man, that's why you have to hold your composure, man. You have to hold it together, man. I know you know they picking on you, and I know that you think it's wrong, but you gotta hold it together, man.
Hold it together.
Yeah, man, maintain. You gotta maintain, man. God, my boy Max sweating over there, man.
Yeah.
He gonna get it together. God damn, boy. What we got next? Go tell me what we got next.
Well, you got Mississippi grandmother and boyfriend allegedly used wire dog cage to punish two grandchildren who misbehaved.
So you mean to tell me they putting their children in the dog cage? Babe, we ain't never thought about that, babe. No, know what I'm saying? That might be. We fucking rhyme now, y'all. Don't nobody be calling no goddamn nobody on nothing, cause they would know. I'll tell them to break it. How the hell they ain't get through that? Yeah, they're like, but shit, I bet they were. That's just rough. But see, man, for one, these grandparents shouldn't be raising nobody children.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? I'm sure they didn't raise they children in a dog cage. But shit, man, you get 50 and 60 years old, man, you can't be running around chasing nobody, man. Man,
Jump on
man, otherwise, man, you better put them in the cage. Otherwise, a Mississippi couple has been arrested in connection with a case of alleged child abuse.
Man.
Brenda and Adrian, both 51 years old, stand accused of two counts each of felony child abuse for allegedly locking two of Dennison's grandchildren in a dog cage at least once apiece. Mm. People at the school filed a report after the student told their teacher they were locked in the cage at home when they got in trouble. Boy, them children the show get the boy. Man, you have to be careful, boy. Be your own at all times, man. To be your own, man. They probably just got put in that cage one time. Them folks were frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And they knew they just wanted to know where they were for a little while. Get your ass in here and stay in here.
They tired of chasing them, man.
But what they want to do now, you can't whoop them. I mean, that's just a timeout, man. That's what I'm saying. They told us timeouts was fair game a while back. So now you're telling us, now you're going to see, they want to tell you everything about what you can and cannot do. You can't discipline them this way. You can't discipline them that way. You got to do this way. Like, man, what happened to the land of the free, home of the goddamn brave, man? What happened to it, dog? Like, we ain't getting no decisions no more. And I ain't saying that them folks ought to put their children in a dog cage, but I am saying they ought to be allowed to discipline the children that they raising, because if they don't discipline them, the police and the world gonna have some fun when they get out there in the streets. And then what you gonna say? You know what I'm saying? Then you gonna say if mom and daddy should have did more with them, but when they were trying to, y'all locked their ass up. You think they putting good children in the dog cage? I don't think they putting well behaved children in the dog cage. You know what I'm saying? I don't know these people personally, but I don't think they putting well behaved children in the dog cage. I think you did some shit to get put in the dog cage. If they whoop them, they gonna goddamn. I mean, what's the win? Just let the children do what they want to do. That's the world we living in now. Just gotta let the children run. It's like old boy in football said a few years ago. Let the inmates run the asylum. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do, man. We need to come up. Y'all, they really need to go ahead and put out a flyer, let people know how you can discipline your children. You know what I'm saying? Cause hell, anything you do, the child go to school and say it the wrong kind of way, and you can go to jail. You can go to jail, man, behind just trying to make sure your child is prepared for this outside world. Talking to these children don't always work. Know what I'm saying? Cause shit, I got one you can talk to and she'll look you dead in your face and go right back and doing the shit she was doing. You know, so and no, I don't whoop her cause that's my baby. Shit, on the real. I wish somebody would whoop her. But we're gonna move on to the next one. That right, D Lord. Talk about too.
Yeah.
Love you, babe. Love you, babe. Uh-huh. Our next story, moving right along. In other news, suspect allegedly killed a Georgia man was an escaped inmate. Damn. Man. How these folk breaking out of prison?
He killed somebody off time.
An unnamed juvenile has been charged as an adult with one count of capital murder, robbery, and one count of capital murder shooting into an occupied. Man, a short story. I'm in court today, like I said, man. We sitting up here, they make us go through everybody goddamn trial. I'm like, they pull up the Zoom camera, nigga. I'm having to look at everybody who in jail, nigga. We having to go through everybody goddamn case. We on some simple shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We here as a witness or something. Like, you would think they'll be trying to go and get us out there through the. We having to sit through everybody case, man. And I'm sitting there, man, and this dude come up, and just for some reason, I don't know, he had a big ass head. Maybe that would caught my attention. But I started paying attention to his case. This joker got put on probation in 2012 for burglary and possession of a weapon.
Mhm.
2016, he come back again with burglary and possession of a weapon. Now he in goddamn jail today.
Yeah.
So I'm like, buddy, this ain't you. You know what I'm saying? This ain't your thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you cannot break a house as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go over there and see if one of them factories somewhere put you to work, dog. 'Cause the criminal lifestyle it ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody, man. And but it's still a little young, man. He got a lot to 2029 to be on paper. I'm like, God damn. But you a prisoner to two. But you know, it seemed like you can break in four houses and just keep coming home. Though that would have seemed like me and them burglary charges wasn't keeping him locked up very long. Oh, breaking my house, the best thing you gonna get is a burglary charge. Probably gonna get a couple bullets, but on back to this goddamn story that we was at. Dothan police have announced two more arrests in relation to the murder charge of a Georgia man on March 4th. Like I said earlier, the unnamed juvenile has been charged as an adult. Nikisha Nicole Baldwin has been charged with first-degree hindering prosecution. Good God Almighty.
Yeah, man.
Did you see her picture?
Yeah, I'm just looking at it now.
Good God Almighty, boy. Oh, that's a bad lace front. That is a bad lace front. Nah, she done had to put all that money on that bond, and she could have got herself a good lace front. You know what I'm saying? But God bless her. God bless her, and I hope He keep her. You know what I'm saying? But God, man, you could tell why she was trying to keep that man out of trouble. I hope was he in a relation to her? I don't know. The newest arrest bring the suspect count to 5 in this case. 2 suspects have been charged with capital murder, and 3 suspects have been charged with hindering prosecution. Mm, mm. But I hope Kevin Jones' family was able to get some closure behind that. You know what I'm saying? And now that girl ain't kin to now one of them Negroes that's supposed to kill, but she wasn't kin to none of them. She was just hiding out for. And they gonna teach you about that. They don't come ask you if you know where they at without having a good hint that you know where they at. You know what I'm saying? Like the police don't just randomly show up at your door and ask you a question about a nigga you just seen. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't that good. They know it for sure. If they come ask you, they just like your girlfriend. You know how your girlfriend will ask you a question and she already know the answer to it. She just waiting on you to lie to her. That's what the police be playing on y'all, and y'all fall right on into it. You tell them bold face lie, and they know it's a bold face lie. They can prove it's a bold face lie before they come talk to you.
They tell you just talk to them.
And then you still gonna end up telling on the person. You know what I'm saying? Cause you don't want to do no real time behind telling. You fuck around to be called an accessory if you don't go ahead and tell. Then now you finna go to jail for murder, and you ain't even did that too. So you gon' tell. So why you put yourself through that probation? Cause you finna get yourself by 6, 7 years of supervision for what? You stay real, nigga. They ain't asking you for no reason. You better take that reward money. See, put some on a book. Black siblings beaten and racially abused by border guards while fleeing Ukraine. Man, we had talked about that the other day, how them
We
folk
did.
were experiencing all kind of racism.
All over
Trying
the
to,
world.
man, you know, it's big business. Good God Almighty, man, this refugee is literally, I ain't bullshitting. This refugee is running away with a fucking Louis bag. I ain't bullshit. That's a Louis bag, man. I know a Louis bag when I see one. They running away in style over there. That's that's a bad picture right there. She said they calling them names like nigger and black slut. They called her brother a monkey. I ain't mean to laugh at that right there, man. That is not funny. But I laughed. That's what it is. I did laugh, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause when you first hear it, and I see the Louis bag, like that's nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have grabbed a trash bag and got more stuff in it and been more. You could have put your Louis bag in the trash bag and got more stuff with you. But you got the Louis bag out here. I understand though, no matter where you go, girl, strut your stuff. You know what I'm saying? 3 black students said they were beaten and racially discriminated against by immigration officials while trying to flee the war-torn country. Now that ain't funny at all. That's fucked up all the way around. Anybody that's doing you any kind of way like that, like they should have had a knife. That's what I'd have took when I was fleeing. Right. I had me a knife or something. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody finna retreat. We already in a war zone. I might need this for other purpose, but they Congolese people. They've been studying management and engineering in the capital city of Kyiv. So people go to Ukraine to study management and engineering. I didn't know that. The trio say they've been discriminated against, split up, despite their brother being vulnerable with a disability and subject to verbal and physical attacks. Oh, they're gonna probably go. One male guard beat me so savagely, and then my period came, which only added to the humiliation I was going through. I was enduring the pains of the attack but couldn't cry. Are you seriously attacking a woman? I asked the guard. People were trying to intervene and shouting at them to stop. That is so fucking terrible. I hope them people get everything they get coming to them. But God, man, that's rough. That's rough right there, man. We're gonna keep praying for them people over there in Ukraine, man, and we hope that they're able to, get somewhere safe. We just pray they're able to get somewhere safe. I think they got some people in America that's trying to get them over him. Just gotta let them know, just straight up, you get him, you get called a nigga too. Yeah, man. On to the next thing, man. Not to make no light of that right there, because that is serious. We need to go ahead and try to get them people mowed out. But it is what it is as of right now. I made a huge mistake. Georgia man gets 2 year probation in January 6th Capitol riots case. Verdon Nally of Beaufort apologized in a brief statement Thursday before his sentence. And don't you? That's gutter. That's gutter rain tone, yeah, man. That old school music. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Old Verdon. Vernon said he's sorry not because he got caught. I wonder if Vernon was sorry because he caught they catching everybody or Vernon really was sorry by storming the Capitol. I think for the most part, most of them people that stormed the Capitol still believe in what they did. Cause most of them still support Trump. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like them folks done had a revelation and they at Black Lives Matter rally now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody sorry when they get caught. They got 2 year probation. Man, even my dog, if I catch him doing something look pitiful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like everybody when you get caught, you're sad, man. They say the government asked for a 14-day jail sentence. Man, do you see what these people getting? And you getting 14 days. That's what you're getting recommended. I don't even think he ended up getting that. I think he just got straight probation here. Yeah. But man, you done ran up into the Capitol building, man, violently. You ain't ran up in there on no tour or nothing. No. You done ran up in there violently and the recommend. What you finna do when you got it up? Y'all knew what y'all finna do. Yeah. Y'all were trying to execute. Yeah. And all you get is 14 days for that, man. I know nigga got more than that for dirty urine. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying, yeah. Man? Like you, mm, mm, mm. They giving these people misdemeanors, man. They giving these that man. I can imagine It ain't even had to be black folks. If some Hispanics had a ran up, anybody with any kind of blunt brine in the yeah, that my daughter pulling up out there, man. She gonna be all right, man. She out there chilling, dog. She out there chilling. Um, he was also ordered to pay a $500 restitution to the Capitol architect for the general damage done that day in lieu of a fine. So they only got to pay $500 restitution. Like they ain't. This is slap on the wrist stuff all the way around, man. Like it ain't
Man,
no
go to your room.
man. Like
Go to your room with everything you got, you need it.
this is crazy, man. How these people getting treated for actually trying to overthrow the government. At the end of the day, they were trying to overthrow the government, man. Um, that's our news on the January 6th thing for the day. And other news, we got man shot by officer during mental health call at a Georgia hospital. We was talking about this the other day. How instead of defunding the police, they need to direct the funds for the police in other directions. When they need a mental health ward, man. They need a mental health wing of the police department, man, where these psychiatrists and people that's equipped to handle this kind of stuff go see these people. But like I say, they need to go with an officer in case things get dangerous. You know what I'm saying? But you need to have somebody that talk to these people, man, and hopefully we can start seeing these kind of results. You know, dude was a 20-year-old guy. You know what I'm saying?
Had mental problem.
Hold on, man. Man named Austin Collins. I used to work with Austin Collins. But you remember that dude I was telling you about? It was a while back, and I think this might be that same guy. That might be make it even more sad. I used to work with him at Harvey's in Gray, and he got into a fight at a bar in Macon, and he punched the dude, and the dude hit the ground, and the dude died. You know what I'm saying? And I think he got charged for that, man. This might be him. He was at a mental place and shit, because I think it really affected him pretty bad. He wasn't a bad kid, you know what I'm saying? Somebody tried him, he punched him. He ain't no dude with no old man, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. And man, God, they done killed him though. He grabbed the officer gun and he shot the first officer.
Right. And then partner came
and shot him.
Right.
You know, man, we gotta do more in this country for mental health, man. Mental health is just as important as physical health. So y'all going through stuff, man. Find somebody to talk to. Don't talk. It's hard to talk to people in your family. They talking about you after you leave. You know, find somebody who ain't got no kind of investment in it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who, even if they tell somebody, it ain't nobody you know. You know what I'm saying? So, just talking is good for everybody. I just hate to see stuff like that happen. Your boy Smokey Robinson and said that he don't like being called African American. I remember when Smokey Robinson was on Def Comedy Jam and he did that. He said that thing, and nah, the thing about the way life worked, back when he said that, everybody thought it was the greatest thing in the world, thought it sounded good. You know what I'm saying? Because back then, being an African American was still kind of new. We only started being African Americans around 88, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I think they say he did that in maybe 94, something like that. You know what I mean? He did it 18 years ago. That would be 2004. It seemed like it was later than that. It seemed like it was later than that, but I'm not sure. But either way, when he said it, it came off a whole lot different than how it come now, man. That's why, man, it's rough. You can say some shit today and it's politically correct, but 5 years from now, it might be the wrong thing to say. You could call a person gay back 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? They were cool with it. Nah, it's a slur, I think. Ain't it a slur? I don't know if it's a slur or not, but you know what? It's the perfect segue into my next thing I got, man. My boy Donald Trump done gave us something to trip out on. Donald Trump say every time he at Mar-a-Lago or he just want to throw a party, man, he gonna make sure he throwing the gay national anthem. That YMCA. He want to stay at the YMCA. Yeah, man. Donald Trump say that's the gay national anthem. Man. He say every time he play that, the whole crowd just get lit, man. He say it get crunk, man. He say, man, all you got to do if you a DJ,
Right.
is play that song when the thing start going slow back. Go ahead and hit him with that right there. Don't get them rocking every time. You know what I'm saying? Gonna get the people up and get them to move every time, man. Say other than that, you gotta hit that 1966 track from Sam and Dave. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I'm coming. I said, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Goddamn. He said that Trump said that's how he get them right, man. That with Macho Man, YMCA, that's the Trump playlist, man. He say if you really want to get your party crunk, man, throw those 3 songs on, guaranteed you'll have a smash, man. But that mean go to time for the day, man. D Love and Matt Mill with him. Man, we're gonna go ahead and knock off for the day. We catch y'all tomorrow. Go, you got anything to say to the people?
Man, enjoy the rest of your night.
All right, man. Y'all be easy.